What's happening? Jonathan Dunkerley here. You can call me Dunk. And today we are going to go over a couple different strategies on how I am creating content that is giving me passive income with AI. So we are going to generate the content and then send it to something that is going to make us money. So I love any kind of automation, anything that's going to make my life easier by just automating it. So I've been slowly figuring out all of the really fun ways in order that I could take what I used to spend a lot of time with and hit a couple buttons and shorten it and automate it so I could spend time doing other things that I care about. Having passive income means that I have my own time back. So that is what my goal is. And I'm just sharing everything with you. Let's just start off by actually just sharing out this live real quick. Let me just grab the link to the live. Let me just double check. I always get paranoid. You know, I do this every single live. I always like to just double check that. There you go. Okay, audio's coming through. I've had that happen. Have you ever gone live and you've had an entire live stream where you are quite literally just talking to yourself, and then somebody tells you afterwards that your mic wasn't on, or you record an entire video? I'm sure I'm not the only one. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was going to share the live. Grab the link from my phone, and then I don't have to go to another tab since it's already found. So I'm just going to share it. It's in my school that I'm going to share my link. That's one thing I would tell you. Whatever resources you ever have, just make sure that you are utilizing them and sharing them out whenever you have. Let me see. This is my school. If you don't know what school is, it's a community platform. I really like it. The way I describe school, it would be like if Facebook groups got rid of Facebook, which is nice. So I'm just gonna paste the link there. One thing that does suck is you can't embed a link from the live, unfortunately, which is blah. But once it's done, you could just take the regular link and you could embed it into the post, but not lives, unfortunately. So yeah, just letting people know. And some people, you might come and join. Maybe you come and hang out here because you saw this post, and let people, if you have emails, and that's actually part of what we're going to be talking about today. So you could send out email letting people know that your lives have started, or that your videos have gone live, or that you have offers. But one thing is that you need to have people that are going to be able to opt into those emails. And, you know, if you either are paying for ads, or, you know, to gain leads, or you're using organic stuff like I'm doing with YouTube and other platforms like that. So if you did want to join my school, by the way, it is school spelled SKOOL.com/wealth on autopilot. Let me just see if I can bring it up on the screen real quick. Did I do it? I don't want a ticker. I want school. It's only a ticker. I think I can change it. Hold on. Let's do this live. I'm using StreamYard in order to do this. So I'm using StreamYard. It's actually one of my favorite. There you go. That's what I wanted. It's actually one of my favorite streaming tools. It just takes. I have a older laptop, so it takes a lot of the extra weight off of my computer. So yeah, I just posted in the school. I talk all about anything that I'm talking about here. One of the best ways to just touch base with me would to be jump into my school. It's completely free, and I just teaching you everything that I'm teaching you here on these lives, just in my community. And you know, one of the best things about creating passive income streams is that you're not necessarily depending on all of your income coming from one spot. So you could kind of take your time. You could give away things for free. A lot of my income comes through affiliate marketing. So I'm able to I'm able to actually talk about things for free and not worry about. You could learn from me for free, and if you take action, you could have similar results. That's kind of what I'm getting at. And the thing, this beautiful thing, I don't want to like ruin everything from you. A lot of the things that I learn, that I'm teaching, I've done the same thing where I find people, either I pay for it, or I go and find people that I know that are just teaching for free and following the same model that I am, in order to basically help somebody make money online, earn passive income, but just do it in a way that you're not, you know, requiring people to to basically just pay you in order to teach you how to make money. I was show you and you just follow along, and because of the way that it's built, you make money just by people being involved in your ecosystem. It's kind of cool. Um, cool. Let me just jump back over. And also, if you do get value from these lives, I just ask, smash that like, hit that thumbs up. And if you do want to see more of these lives, I don't have a set time. The best way to make sure that you know about these is like jump into my school, like I just told you, or if you're on YouTube or X, I stream to YouTube and X, Twitter, X, whatever. And I stream to those two places, and if you want to get notified, you could turn notifications on there as well, and then also join my email list. That's another one. So, okay, let's dive into it. So today I wanted to show you kind of I'm going to walk you through how you can kind of use this. Will work on YouTube. I'm going to show you on YouTube, but the same exact thing could actually work on Instagram, on Facebook, on you could even, I mean, you could technically even do it on Twitter or X if you wanted to. Uh, it probably would work really well, or basically any platform that has pictures with comments under it. And again, I said that I learned this from somebody that's doing it. And I'm actually taking, I was doing this manually, and somebody, I'll show you their account, but great person to also follow. They they found a way to automate this, or at least make it a lot easier. So I started creating my thumbnails with a tool called Replicate. If you look at my thumbnails over the last like 2 weeks, it's an AI version of my face. And let me just go to Replicate so you know what I'm talking about. So you have Replicate. It's not free, just so you know. There is a cost to using Replicate. It's not. I'm not charging it anything. It's not anything towards me. It's just it's a tool that I use that costs. But what I did is I trained a model of my face in ChatGPT. Not in my. Sorry, I trained a model of my face with Replicate, and it stores it on this other site. Again, hold on. Just bring it. It stores it on this other site, and the only reason this is one's free, but it just stores your AI model. It's just called huggingface.co. You can go and grab an account there, and then clone your face there, and then you come back over to Replicate, and you would have to train the model. It stores it on Hugging Face, but then it accesses that model. And then you can come to this thing called like this. After it's done, you come right here where it says Luca Taco is the person that created this model, or this this model on here. So if I just click it again, it would just bring me to the generator. And this is what I've been using to create my thumbnails on ChatGPT, or not. I've been using this to create my thumbnails by basically going onto YouTube and finding thumbnails that are already doing really well in the niche, that have the same purpose of what I was trying to show. And then I take that same thumbnail and I take a screenshot of it, and I have ChatGPT basically reverse engineer it. And because you could put an image into ChatGPT, I don't know if you knew that you could put an image. I'll show you. I'm going to walk you through this whole thing. I just wanted to kind of lay it out for you first. So you could put an image into ChatGPT. It's going to generate you it's going to generate you a description of it, and then in Replicate, you could have a trigger word, and I have the trigger word, just my name is Jonathan. So I say anytime that you say Jonathan with this model, it's going to generate me, or the model that is triggered as Jonathan. And I mean, I gave it like 40 images, just so you know, but it requires at least 12. So then I could just say, okay, that thumbnail is already doing well, and feed the prompt in here, and then generate the thumbnail a couple times. So it's pretty cool how I could find a prompt that's already doing well, or a thumbnail that's doing well, and reverse engineer it and recreate it. So because if it got click-through rate, and if you also model your title similar, stuff like that, it doesn't have to be exact, but you're going to have if not the same result, but a similar result, because it's not going to be a carbon copy, I'll be perfectly honest, but it's like you are going to be modeling after something that works. So like if shorts are doing well, make shorts that like the ones that are doing well, and you're going to probably have to some degree a similar result. That's my point. So now you get the idea about how we are going to use this tool and how we're going to be in the image. So again, if you do want to follow along to this point, what I would actually do, there's a tutorial that was the one that I followed. It was actually created by Matt Wolf, who is an AI YouTube creator. Computer's going slow because of the streaming. Yeah, come on. There you go. So it's this video right here. If you go to his channel, it's just search for Matt Wolf on YouTube. It's spelled Wolf with a E at the end. And this video right here, I am putting together kind of a proper little checklist or walkthrough that's going to help you go from A to Z every step. But right now I'm just walking you through in the video. But you're going to need to just go here, set that all up. And once you're there, you can just, I mean, if you want to pause this video and come back or come and rewatch it, so you know what to do. So once that's set up, you'll be back over to this point where you have this all set up. And, once that is this example, like right here, this, you'd put in your hugging face model and then it would use that actual face. Cool. Okay. So now just go. So what we're going to do is we are going to go and create posts, image posts that you could use to get leads. And now it's going to be different for you, depending on your niche, obviously. Obviously, come on. It's not going to be the same. But you're going to go find ones that are in your niche and you're going to model after the ones that are working. I'm going to demonstrate with what I'm doing. I teach stuff like AI, I teach passive income, basically anything that's going to get you passive income. I could focus on those. And like AI is a great trending part in the passive income niche. So I could easily just utilize that as my example. But what I'm going to do is once you have YouTube, you can come right here where it says image poll, text poll, quiz, video, all of this stuff. So you have those different ways that you could post. And when that happens, I'm sure you scrolled on YouTube and you see like some person is what do you call it? You're scrolling on YouTube and you see like the image or the text. So you could do an image, which is just an image. Like think of it like Instagram. You could put a square image. The image is square. You could upload a different aspect ratio, but you do want it to be square. Just saying. Then the other one is a image poll, which you could just basically have like, I think it's up to 5. Excuse me. Up to 5 different images, and people could vote on the image. To have a little text at the beginning. Cancel that. And then you could also do just a text poll, same thing, but do a text. Then you could do a quiz, ask questions, see what people are going to answer, see if they're right. Say like, what's the number one, blah, blah, blah. And if they're right, they're right. If they're not, they're wrong. It's basically text poll and quiz are like that, except, similar. And then video, and that's basically this right here is the example of one that I was doing where you take a video, like it could be a live stream or a repurpose or a regular upload or whatever it is, and you could re-promote a video. Maybe it's the reason why I would say that this is good to do is just because you have old videos and you might have discovered me today, right? We might have just met today, but you don't know anything about the videos that I posted a year ago. So you might be able to take a video that's doing well and really just put it back into the feed. So it gives it either a second chance or never give up on a piece of content just because it doesn't blow up at the very beginning. There's always a chance. But I just want you to understand that's called a community tab on YouTube. If you want to do this on Instagram, if you want to do this on Facebook, if you want to do this on X, if you want to do this on whatever platform you're going to do, if there's energy, it could be Threads. What's the other one? The new Twitter competitor, Blue Sky. That's another Twitter. Like wherever, like anything that has images. If there's an audience, you could do this. There are some platforms that are a little more automated. You could do this a little more automated on Facebook and Instagram because of a tool like ManyChat, which will automate that stuff. But let me just show you the the best part about it. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we are going to reverse engineer one of those. This is actually one of the people I'm learning this from. This is Chase. He's great. If you follow him, you will learn a lot from Chase. And we will take let me just click this right here. Go to his channel and go to his community tab. So let's just reverse engineer one of his, like he's doing the same strategy as me. I'm learning it from Chase. He's a great teacher if you want to learn about it. These are all AI images that he is generating just like this. See, AI. They look like him. I mean, there's two of them there. But yeah, that's awesome. But you can come to his community tab, and these images also are AI generated. They're simple. They get people look, but you can look at his look, 583 comments. Now, and then if you actually open up the comment, what he's doing, and we could do the same exact thing. And if you are using ManyChat on Instagram or Facebook, you could kind of do this as a reply. But he pins a link right here. There's his first key, like when he posts it, he will pin a link. And by the way, you could actually, I don't think you could do you could post it ahead of time on posts. Sorry, you could just you can on videos. You could pin a link ahead of time on a video, but I don't think on a post. I've asked 3 times. Still, yeah, person doesn't even realize they're replying to the actual answer. So he's saying comment this, and you're going to get this. But this link brings you to. Let me just click it so I'll show you. Boom, boom. I'm going to do it. Yeah, cool. So that link, it brings you to something simple. So it brings you to his landing page, and it's just to give you a lead magnet. If you don't know what a lead magnet is, it's just something that is going to get somebody to a quick win. And he has some resources that he's giving away. So you could do the same exact thing, whatever your audience needs, whatever is going to help them succeed. Let me hide this so you can see more of my screen. The link's in the description if you want to go to the school. But that's pretty much it. So it gets, he opts in, you join the email list. Maybe you already have this stuff set up. But what I'm using for mine is I use Kit, which used to be called ConvertKit. They just recently simplified the name. But you can go to Kit right here. See, they actually even have a Black Friday sale. If you do want to go to Kit and grab their Black Friday sale or anything, that is my affiliate link. That's one of the ways that I monetize, by the way, that I could do things for free. If you do decide to follow along, you can go through my Kit affiliate link at startlistnow.com. But you sign up, you create your, you'll have to do all the setup for Kit. This is not a tutorial on how to do this part. It's just, you're going to set up your email autoresponder. If you're using something else, awesome. I'm not telling you to use Kit. I'm just telling you that's what I use. But then you could do something like, I'll show you this example. Like this is a landing page. When I have it, it doesn't show this image, but just actually, maybe I'll hit preview so you can see what the actual page looks like. But this is one landing page. You can make it simpler, remove this stuff, whatever you want. This is more of a Linktree style one. But when somebody clicks that, they can opt into email, first name, so on and so forth. This is one that I do for DeFi. DeFi stuff. So my point is that I'm able to collect people's email addresses. So just using like Chase's example, he has this link, people go to that landing page and then they opt in. So it works out really, really well. And he, I've chatted with him about it. And he says that he's getting really good results, and I'm getting good results from people doing it from other platforms where I'm posting just the regular image, but I want to make it as easy for myself as possible. And that's why I'm going to integrate some Replicate AI into it. So let's see. Before I get too far ahead of myself, I just wanted to point out one other tool, and I'll drop a link to it in the description on YouTube as well. But this is one tool that I've used and I've really liked how it works. It's called Radar. It's a posting tool. And the way that this works is I could kind of take a whole bunch of these these posts, these videos, or these image posts, and I could just create them in basically like a Google Sheet or whatever Excel style document. I've just been using Google Sheets because it's convenient. And then I export the file, but I use Dropbox, and I put them all in Dropbox, and I've got some content showing you how to make it so it works with Dropbox for free, which is pretty cool. But then you just upload the file and it schedules. You could schedule out a year's worth of content quite literally just by uploading a Excel file or what's the name of the type of file? Don't make me think. I'm not going to think. But you can just upload the file, and it's going to take that whole entire list and schedule it out. And basically, you could either have it schedule it out as a draft, which if you're worried about things being inaccurate or something like that, you want to do a little bit more cleanup, that's fine. Or you could just schedule it out and just have it automatically say, hey, every day at 4 o'clock, post every day. And when I say post, I mean it's going to post it on multiple platforms. That's the reason I see if you see down that I can't speak right now. I just swallow my tongue. If you see down here, we have like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, but that's pretty expensive, by the way. I wouldn't do Twitter. I mean, ever their API is stupid expensive for no reason. So it's not worth your time. But just so you know, if you do have Twitter, if you're doing that X, you can just schedule it manually on that as well. But it is just an extra step, and it's the point of this is that I could schedule in one click on all the platforms, and then because you have it scheduled out, you could have it post in like all the different Facebook pages that you control, and on your YouTube channel, Pinterest, if you have a website, a whole bunch of automations and connections. We're trying to say we want to make this as passive as possible. Remember, passive is what we're after. So this is a tool. If you do want to make it even more automated, you could do that. And then, like I mentioned, ManyChat's also very helpful on Facebook and Instagram. But okay, I'm going to jump back, and we are going to go ahead and where is it? Why does it always lag when what is making this lag? The mouse is going slow again. Why? 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 Too much open? It's always too much open. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so let's just go over to this YouTube. We're gonna go back over. Oh my. I, I always love how when it lags, there's like it's almost like there's a ghost. So let's just get out of this. I'm gonna go ahead and go back. No, that's not the right tab. Let's go back to this is what I was looking for actually. So why don't we go ahead and just grab one of these that is doing well from Chase. So you could either screenshot it or you could take some text, but let's just see. Chase is doing well. Let's model it after what's working. So if we want to scroll through, like this one got 27 comments, but it was posted 4 hours ago. So it's probably, got something. This one was posted a day ago. It's got 70. So let's like, this was a day ago and it's got 583. Oh, this one's pretty cool. Black Friday, 50% off offer. This is another example. Like this post is actually making a offer for an affiliate product. So if you don't want to do the landing page, like I was trying to say, you could technically just promote affiliate products this way directly on your YouTube profile. This is compensate, not compensate. Help I can't even think of that word. You don't know what I mean. Complement. It can help complement it. But so go down here and find the one that you like. I mean, maybe some of these are a lot very similar, but like this, let's just do this one right here where he's got the robots all around him that he did with this one. So I like that one. That was pretty cool. But all right. So now I could can I click? No, I can't. It's loading it. I think 2025 is Operation Get New Phone or Laptop. 2025 Operation Get New Laptop for Jonathan. So, okay. So I'm just going to save the image to my computer. Eventually. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to go over to ChatGPT now. Oops. Open up a new tab. Hold on. Let me just get it started and I'll show you 1 second. And if you like me making these tutorial walkthroughs like this that are showing you how I'm making the content, let me know. Yeah, okay, good work. Let me know if I should keep on making these. Just drop like a yes in the comments. Let me know that you like this type of content so I know to make more of it. Okay, so let me just drop this in here. Okay. So you could play around with the prompt. Let me actually just go grab. Let me grab the prompt. You know what? I don't want to risk it lagging, so I'm just gonna go to my phone real quick. I'm sorry. Like I really like it. It likes to lag on me. Darn computer. Let me see. Okay. Let me just write this. Find the one that I did that worked out really well. Where is it? Not that one. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Okay, there it is. I found it. Okay, I don't want to rewrite it just because I already been working on a prompt. You're going to fine tune it, but I just wrote analyze this image and give me a prompt that I can feed into an AI generator to create an image similar to this thumbnail. I need you to use the trigger word Jonathan and have the trigger word at the beginning of the prompt. It seems like with replicate, it works better when the trigger name is at the beginning, just so you know. So now I'm just going to hit, return and see what it gives me. Oh, that's the wrong thumbnail. Oh gosh, what'd I do? I attached the wrong thing. Sorry. That was my actual thumbnail from this video. I attached the wrong thing. 1 second, sorry. Silly me. So I'm just paste that. I'm actually attach the right image. And I guess this isn't a thumbnail, so I'll just tweak the part that says thumbnail. So I'm just gonna grab that same image. See all my. Okay, I'm just gonna change this part that says thumbnail. I'm just gonna call it image. Post image. And then there we go. Okay. Now I hit it with the right description. So there we go. We have Chase doing his thing right there. So a command, Jonathan, a man with modern rugged appearance. Oh, I have a modern rugged appearance. Wearing round glasses. I would just change, like, obviously that's Chase. So I'm just gonna go and grab this prompt and we'll start from there. So now we could definitely make the text the same, or I could have it generate, like I could come into generate something else. I could have it say something else on the sign. I could have, obviously he's generated several with this sign, but it works. It works. So let's just go over to replicate. And this is the model. Remember, go to Matt Wolf. He's got your back on turning this into something. So I'm just going to paste this in here. And since we are doing an Instagram-ish community tab type post, we could just leave it at 1 by 1. But now let's read through this and see. So a man, Jonathan, a man in modern rugged appearance wearing, I'm just going to say glasses. I don't need to, actually, I don't want to say wearing glasses. I don't always wear glasses, but I do sometimes. Right now I'm wearing glasses. I don't need to wear glasses in this. Let's just take that part out if we don't want it. A dark hoodie and a tan jacket. Stands confidently holding a weathered cardboard sign reading, let's see. Okay. Gosh. Man, I don't know why sometimes when I stream, I like have no lag issues on my computer, and sometimes it's just I bet I just need to like do a restart before any live stream, just because it like, or clear my RAM or something like that, because it is sucking up the, you know what? There's one thing I could close. It's just mind blowing how laggy it gets. Like, can I close it? Can I close it? Oh gosh. It's the ghost. Let's see. Okay, give me 1 second. My mouse is just moving on its own. Just move it to this. I have an editing tool that I realize is running, I think, in the background. I just need to get the mouse over the icon so I can close it. Okay. Okay, we'll see about it. Okay, so now let's just do this. I'm just gonna rewrite this because it seems like I could just do this. Sorry about that. Don't judge me. I'm human too. I think I might not be. Oh gosh, uh, that's ridiculous. Okay, I'm sorry. One thing that I mean, by the way, to increase the amount of content that I am able to make is that I do repurpose these. So if you don't want to see me fumbling around this stuff, I do. I use Descript, which is at easyaiedits.com, and you could just cut it out. Like, if you have questions about it, jump into my school. I'm happy to help you out and setting those things up. Let's hit this a few less times. And of course, you could write what it's going to say, with AI. Figure out what copy you want it to say. So why don't we actually just do that? Let's just go back over to a GPT. Man, that lag. Ooh, I have the opportunity. Close something else on the computer. Quit. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that was it. that's that free. That's much faster. Editor in the background. That was the reason. Okay, that makes me so much happier. Sorry about that. I should remember to close that. Okay, so write me 10 copy. So I said, write me 10 short pieces of copy for the board in the prompt. Add English, I probably. For the board in the prompt, they should encourage engagement and be about passive income and AI. There we go. Now we're not going to have to. How AI can make you money while you sleep. I'm going to make one little tweak to this, but I'll use this one. So I'm going to paste that in. One thing that I'm going to actually have to retype it, but because I found that capitals sound better. Want. I'm going to add want to know how, just adding that part. How AI can make you money in your sleep? Question mark, and I'll just erase the other part. It is still a little laggy, but it is definitely a little bit better. Want to know how to make? Want to know how AI can make you money in your sleep? So we'll see. All right. So all what I've done, remember, is that I trained it, and the only thing that I changed was I just did a proofread on this prompt. I changed the text. Now, if you are worried about AI is never perfect, like I could hit this button and this prompt could come out not perfect, and then what you do, you look at the prompt, you tweak it, and you make whatever necessary change. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit the button. Actually, let me proof this again. I'm going to take the prompt strength to a full 1. Just this is at 0.8 8, but I'm gonna go. Oh man, this laggy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go live tomorrow because it is Thanksgiving, but I do plan on going live on Friday, Black Friday. Good day to go live on, all the fun. So, so I will be back, and hopefully I can fix this laggy issue. But yeah, I'm just going through there. If you do have a seed and you want, say you come up with like a regular one, every time you generate it picks a random seed. And if you don't know what AI is, it's basically the look. Everyone has a seed, and you can just paste it in there. So now I have to put remember I said there's Hugging Face. I need to actually put in Hugging Face's, basically my model that's on Hugging Face. So I'm just going to put, go back over here. What was it? Sorry, one second. That's right. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so now at this point, I just hit run, and it's going to give me my post. Ooh, I just realized there was a typo there. Not on in your sleep. There you go. Would have definitely probably messed that up. Okay, hit that. It's generating. See, it just picked this random seed. If I like this image, I could always just grab this seed, 61662. You could grab that seed and just type it in on your end, and you'd have a similar image just because you use the same seed. But it is using the seed. It's generating it. There it goes. And just, it goes a little faster because it says warm, meaning that people are using this. There you go. Oh, man. Man, I look good. Want to know how to see, that was the mistake. How unmake you money in your sleep. Now, I like this thumbnail. I mean, this post, it actually would look really good. But I could, if I want to make any kind of like change, I could always tweak it. Let me see. Like, for instance, I wouldn't mind myself being brighter. So I could modify that in this prompt. And now once you find something that's working, you could just go down that rabbit hole. And now you could just change what the text says. Or again, you could just take the text and put it in something like Canva. Canva's free, by the way. You could do this with Canva for free. There's nothing in Canva that this would require a paid version. So let me see if there's any of these changes. That text, that was just a glitch with the, where is it behind? Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. And again, it's a lot of trial and error. And if my computer wasn't so laggy right now, what I would do when I make a modification like that is I would typically put it into ChatGPT and make sure that it rewrites it properly. But let's just see what it gives us. Again, it's going to be a lot of trial and error. So I'm going to hit the button again and see what it gives us. It's going to just take a second. And once you get down like that rabbit hole of finding something that is working, you can just, change the text. And maybe you want to have like a whole bunch of them that are like this. You just change the text. And it's going to come, even though it's the same prompt, it's going to come out slightly different. 82%. There we go. Oh, I actually want to know how AI can make you money in your sleep. Sold right there. Even though I am a little bit more round faced. I look very, very bony faced there. But the thing is that people will notice that and they'll comment on it. But so let's just go ahead and save this now. Ah, man, you know what I should have done? It doesn't really matter. I'll have to convert it. But just one note, and this is something just for the sake of simplicity. If you hit there, it saved it as a WebP file, which I don't believe that most platforms are compatible with. but you could just switch it to JPEG or NPG down here. So if I wanted to have the next output be JPEG, I would just click that and it would generate it as a JPEG, and then I'd be able to download it. But I just have to quickly. Did I download it already? I don't know. I hit the button again. Uh, let me just convert it real quick. I have a Mac. Yeah, I didn't download it. So I have a Mac, so I'm just gonna have to open it in Preview and just export it again. If you have Windows, you can use like Adobe Acrobat, or there's different options. There's a whole bunch of options. So I'm gonna go ahead and just export that. Again. There we go. Okay. Now we go back over to ChatGPT to do one more thing. And then we go back over to YouTube. Not that one. There we go. Let's grab this part. Grab that. And again, if my computer wasn't being a little laggy and I wasn't explaining it, I would have been done with I'd be done with multiples of these by now. That's the idea. Once you get it, one, you could just output, and then you could either go and schedule them normally, or I'm just going to show you how to do it manually on YouTube today. But if you wanted to batch schedule them, remember, we got Radar right here. There's a link in the description, as well as I have a whole link of a bunch of useful tools over on my school at school.com/wealth on autopilot. Just go back over to ChatGPT and say, type this in. This is the copy on the board in the image. Give me 5 suggestions for community tab, post with this image. You know what? Let me actually just, why not let's just give it the image. I haven't tried that before with ChatGPT. I'm just going to see. I'm sure that's not it. I said that one. This one. There we go. Okay, I might as well give it to him. Give me a couple different options. Let me add one more thing. And one thing to note is, since I'm doing this on YouTube, yeah, you're trying to get traffic to your affiliate links and stuff like that, or your landing pages with this as well. But it also helps get your channel into the algorithm, which means that you're going to get more exposure on those other channels. So your other I can't even speak. You're going to get even more exposure on your other videos, because the better your channel does, the more YouTube will push out your content. Turn your AI passive ink. Keeps on saying watch. I like being sassy with the AI because I can. It's saying like it's an image post. How could they watch a picture? I guess you can watch a picture. I mean, technically, right? You're looking at it with your eyes. Technically. Can you watch a picture? I've watched a picture before. Da, da, da. Okay, there we go. Want to make money while you sleep? Drop a comment. I like that one. There we go. Okay. So now what we could do is we'll come back over here and we come to this one where it says image. And now I can just grab that same image that we just exported. And you of course, you could just post it right away, post it live and just have it like that's what I'm probably gonna end up doing right now. Just why is that being weird? There you go. So there it is. That's what's going to be there. And you could you could either post it live, but here I'm going to paste this. We got text. I want to also actually, I'm going to grab, I don't feel like grabbing all my emoji things. Keyboard. I'll just grab the emoji there. Do it the lazy way. Work lazier, not harder. Let's switch this rocket into a little robot. There we go. So there you go. So now I could just hit post and it would just show up in my community tab feed. Again, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, Threads, Blue Sky. Like I'm just naming off places. LinkedIn, like anywhere that you could have an image, as long as they accept you to have a link with it, it's useful. Otherwise, another thing you could do is just burning a URL on the image, but it is what it is. So now, if you want to schedule this, you just come to schedule, the little arrow that's pointing down, and hit schedule instead of just saying post. And you see like today is the 27th. If I wanted it to be today, I would just switch this back to the 27th, but you pick whatever time, pick your local time zone. And then, so right now it's just right before 5 o'clock. I'm just going to go over here to 5 p.m., which is 5:56 here, and we'll come back to this and check it in 3 minutes, 4 minutes. It should be good. So now I'm just going to hit schedule. I'll proofread this real quick. AI can earn you 24/7. What's your top question about making passive income with AI? Let me know below. So if I hit schedule, now if I go to images, not images, sorry. If I go to, is it not? Gotta go back. So now if I go back over here, computer's still going super laggy. I don't know. It's frustrating. But I can go to schedule. Jeez. I can go to schedule right here. And you can see right here, I got that image post. Want to know how AI can make you money in your sleep? Dope. That looks pretty. And I guess the point is like, you're like, oh, you went over to Chase's video or a post and basically ripped it off. Yes, I did. I completely freaking ripped it off. The thing is like, Chase could do whatever he's himself. I'm me. And there's one thing that AI can't replace, and it's you. It's me. It's like the human element. And he brings his own flair to it. His videos are completely different than mine because that's the way that he creates content, and I create content the way that I create content. So in a few minutes, this post will go under published and everything will be good to go. So again, just as a reminder, you could also pin a comment, and that could be a link to your landing page. It could be a link to a affiliate offer, like or it could be, for instance, I'm just going to what I'll do And this is another way you could do it. So I'm just going to come here to, if you're growing a community, and this could be a paid community if you want. One thing is a little off topic is that if you do have a school community, remember, if you did want to do school, there you go, wealth on autopilot. But I'm going to share this link in that post. Grab the link right here. So I just grab it from the top to make sure it has the HTTP. And I'm just going to grab that. And when somebody goes to that link, it's going to bring them to this page. And the reason why I said that there's something really cool that you could do with this is you could actually, with Google and Facebook or Meta, you could get something called a cookie. And if you're going to do ads, it's a way that you could actually retarget people and get sales. But again, different topic. I just wanted to let you know that's kind of a cool thing you could do. So let's see. Now I'm just counting the time until the hour, because I did it right on the hour. So there we go. And while I'm waiting 1 minute for that to go, if I wanted this to, say I like this and this is great, and I'm just going to continue down a rabbit hole, I could just take this prompt and make some minor changes to it, change what's on there, and I could print it, like output a whole bunch of these that look like this. Maybe say, here, let me, maybe say change the color of the hoodie, change the, put glasses on, put whatever it is, whatever it is, just reverse engineer it. And then if I want to change things at this point, if you have that aesthetic, you could change minor things in this prompt and it would change what the output is. So, okay. We're still waiting, a minute. Because I'll just write this. It's Chase's and that one there. There we go. This is the one that I was looking at, right? Or no? What happened to it? I don't know what I did. I'll just go to my channel this way. Now that we're done looking at Chase's too. Cool. All right. There's the live right there. And the thing that is, like, don't think that you have to like have all of this done overnight. It takes time. There you go. Okay, so it's published. Now I can come right here. I almost wrote something manually. That would have been dumb. I'm really frustrated on how this is so laggy right now. How to make the lag is free for hanging out with you. It's worth it. There we go. So let's see what it gives me. Want to learn how to make passive income online? Join my free school community, Wealth on Autopilot, and get started today. Perfect. Let's just do that. Let's grab that. Boom, boom. Copy that. Now, I basically have an ad, and if people click on it, that's great. If they don't want it, it's all good. They'll just move on. But now I could also hit these little dots right here and hit pin, and no matter how many people comment on it, they can. No matter how many people comment on it, we're still going to, have this link right at the top. So say I generate 1, 2, 3 of these a day, then I'm going to be able to just take, it's an ad that I've generated with AI and it looks pretty good. I'm in the image. Now now it's for my thumbnails and everything all along the way. So, awesome. Just as a quick recap, I usually try and keep these roughly an hour, just, don't want to take up too much of your time, but just as a recap, we reversed by finding a thumb or basically an image that we liked, and then we went to ChatGPT and had it reverse engineer it, and then we took that and we had to set up the stuff like what Matt Wolf's tutorial. You can just go to Matt Wolf's YouTube channel and find that tutorial and set that up. And then we took that and grabbed the image that we had from somebody else's channel. In this case, it was Chase's. And then I reverse engineered it. And I took that prompt, put it in right here in replicate.com with my Hugging Face model stored, and made a few little tweaks here, and then generated it. I got this on the second generation. There was a typo. Again, if I just left this sign empty, I could have just gone to like Canva and just typed in whatever I wanted, and then I could have used that other one on the first try. So then you go to whatever, you either go to, again, this is a paid service. So, if you don't want to start with something paid, you don't have to. And if you're just doing YouTube, then, it doesn't make sense to have a scheduler that's going to go out to a whole bunch of different platforms. But if you are just using YouTube, you would just go to, I can't, the lag is real. And my ghost, the ghost, it's happening. Okay. Oh gosh, the lag is real. Gosh. I am seriously trying to click something and it's going. Okay, there you go. That's actually what I wanted to click on anyways. Perfect. So then you post it here. Your I should refresh it. That was that was the scheduled, not that wasn't the right one. I wanted to go to published. Oh my God. There we go. Now, and whatever you're doing, whether it is you're sending somebody to a community, whether you're sending somebody to an affiliate link, which, I like to have URL redirects for my affiliate links. I think that's the best way to do it. But whatever the affiliate link, you could do it with a landing page and collect their email information, and then sell in the emails, which is this. Again, passive income. Email automations are part of passive income. So it's that easy to create content that is high quality like this with AI. And so you basically have your time back. So, all right. Again, thanks for hanging out with me. If you do have any questions about what I'm doing, again, come to my school community at school.com/wealth on autopilot. It's completely free. And you can come hang out with me and learn about how I'm making money with passive income, how I'm making passive income with using tools like AI and other things that are just, I love passive income. And affiliate marketing is one of the best ways to actually get passive income. And you need to have traffic, and AI is one of my favorite ways to do it. So again, thanks for hanging out with me. Let's just do that. Thanks for hanging out with me. Did you like my, I guess my bubbles today? That was fun. But thanks for hanging out with me today. If you do have any questions, drop them in the comments. And again, I'm not sure if I'm going live tomorrow, but plan is to go live on Friday, but I will be posting more videos later this week. All right. I will see everyone later. Take care. Have a good Thanksgiving. Peace out. Bye.